We've just been on the plane for 14 hours and we're going to Miya to have a look at a catamaran. Oh, my ankles got so fat!
Impulsive, spontaneous decisions are the story of my life. In 2016, when Sayo was 6 months pregnant, we flew to the South Pacific to go look at a boat. We knew nothing about the South Pacific, very little about sailing, and had no plan as to what we were going to do. We bought the boat anyway. This is that story.
I'm kind of bummed because I didn't bring my kiteboarding gear.
I don't even know if I'm a boating person.
Oh no. So here we are in New Zealand in the international transfers line.
We're new at this. It's 5 or 6 a.m. We've just been on the plane for 14 hours and we're going to Miya to have a look at a catamaran.
So we're sitting on the airplane here. Me and Sayo.
Interesting book.
Oh wow. And we forgot to arrange the transfer. So we just hopefully did that. So when we arrive, we hope somebody's waiting to pick us up.
Mesdames et messieurs, nous continuons notre descente. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall be landing soon.
Okay, so we have just arrived to the hotel in Miya. Here's the hotel.
Room.
Here's the hotel room, yeah.
You've got it facing at you.
Yeah, I know. Honey. So that's the hotel room. For many, many years actually, since probably 2012, I've wanted to buy a boat and go sailing, 2011. And when I met Sayo a couple years ago, I shared that with her and we've been talking about it for a number of years now, and we decided that we would come here and look at a boat, a catamaran that's here.
Right now, the idea of like going somewhere for 2 days and being on the move for 2 days to get somewhere and you can't see land actually freaks me out. So that's another thing I feel anxious about. I don't even know if I'm a boating person. And I'm kind of nervous about it because, I don't know, it's just, I'm feeling a lot more nervous about this than about ever buying real estate or anything, just because I think it's kind of new for me and a bit overwhelming. I get seasick. And if we've got 2 kids with us, it just increases my stress and anxiety a lot more if we're in ever like at all dangerous, or in my mind what I think is dangerous conditions. I know that that's going to be really stressful for me. So I think that's something that will go away with time, but right now the idea of going somewhere for 2 days and being on the move for 2 days to get somewhere and you can't see land actually freaks me out. So that's another thing I feel anxious about. I don't even know if I'm a boating person, but I'm also very adaptable, and I know that you know, I'll probably get used to it and be like really good boater with time.
So in your mind, you're a little anxious about spending time in the open ocean.
Yeah.
And
because if something goes wrong, I don't know what to do.
Because you don't feel super confident. You feel a little insecure about being out on a boat in the open ocean.
Yeah.
And this staysail halyard is the one that comes right here. That connects to the...
Then that'll go, and that goes out to that.
So we saw the boat yesterday, and guess what? We really liked it. There's like a ton of kids on this boat, but I took a couple minutes and sat there by myself, and I'm like, do I feel like an up feeling, or do I feel like a heavy feeling? And it was definitely like an up feeling, that like I was excited about it. We walked off down the dock holding hands, and it wasn't until like we're close to the gate that we're like, so what do you think? But I think we both knew that we both liked it, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, just in the questions we're asking them was kind of like, okay, we like the boat, so what's next now? How do we do this? How do we do that? So I'm totally in a different place than I was last time, which was very nervous, but now I'm actually really excited about it. Here we are at the boatyard, and if you've always wanted to see what a catamaran looks like out of the water, this is it. So what's really cool is walking under the hull, so why don't you follow me and then you can see it all. So the hull's all been painted recently, so it's nice, and there's no moisture in it, which we just found out. Our inspector said that it was in above average condition, which is also really good news. But check this out. So that's what it looks like. And there's no cracks anywhere apparently.
This is the strangest teacup I've ever seen. Like, how do you even pick the thing up? I don't know how you do it. Like, without burning your hands, it's like, it's fucking impossible.
And Chris and Heather are so nice, so it's really fun chatting with them and learning more about what they're doing and or what they've done, where they've been, how to clean the boat, all these little tips and stuff.
And tomorrow we're going for the sea trial.
Yay! So we actually get to go in the water, go snorkeling, go sailing, and see what it feels like to actually be on this boat on the ocean. So we've just spent the last probably 2 hours talking about how we feel about this boat and what our plans are.
Our plan as of now is to make sure the survey is good and then buy the boat. When we buy it, I think what we feel comfortable with is deciding that we're going to sail it for a year. In the South Pacific here, we'll take it to New Zealand. And
Chris is going to take it to New Zealand.
Yeah, I'll take it to New Zealand.
I'll meet him there.
And then go to New Zealand in January, February and hang out on the boat there, maybe January, February, March. In the end of April, early May, head off to the South Pacific. And then at the end of the year, see how, really just see where we're at.
We don't even know what it's going to be
6
like.
months. So yeah, we don't really know what it's going to be like.
We might hate it. If there's too many waves, I might hate it.
Yeah, so I might hate it.
But I don't think so.
We're going to give it a shot for a year.
Yep. Because we saw a shark yesterday, so that sold me on it. Chris, what happened to you?
I was stung by a jellyfish.
knock, I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. I say, hey.